My name is Carl Young. I'm an author, trainer, speaker. I have over 25 years of senior level financial experience. I am an expert trainer in the foundation and fundamentals of finance and accounting. And I specialize in training non-financial professionals in finance and accounting. I guarantee that they will learn a substantial amount about finance and accounting, simply stated with tools and techniques that they can learn. I have over 25 years of teaching and training in this area. I use a brand called Finance and Accounting Made Simple because I do feel that finance and accounting is simple if made simple, and I guarantee to make it simple in my sessions. As a business speaker, I emphasize rules of the business game as a part of a guaranteed formula for business success. And as a motivational speaker, I challenge audiences to dream big dreams and do big things. If they dream big dreams and do big things, I guarantee that they will be successful in their personal pursuit of success. Now, I'm kind of different from most accountants. I have a sense of humor, and my presentations are all full of wit, wisdom, humor, anecdotes, and stories from my previous experiences. Now, a sense of humor for an accountant is somehow considered an oxymoron, but trust me, I do have one. People will learn from my sessions. You're going to see three things in this video. You're going to see, first of all, Carl the trainer. You're going to see Carl the speaker. Then you're going to see Carl the motivational speaker. I guarantee that I will meet and exceed all of your expectations. So give a listen to this demonstration, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much. Part 1, Carl Young, Finance and Accounting Made Simple. Finance and accounting is simple. That is not a myth, it is a meaning. Finance and accounting is simple if made simple. And my challenge and my charge during this session is to make finance and accounting simple. How many of you in the audience think that finance is complicated or that accounting is complicated? Let me see your hands. How many of you don't know? How many of you don't care? Wow, seems like I got here just in time. Because the fact that you are here tells me that you do care and you want to learn about finance and accounting. And I'm here to teach you and I'm here to train you about the foundation and fundamentals of finance and accounting. Now, you have my permission to do one thing. If somehow during the presentation you determine that finance and accounting is really simple, then raise your hand and you can just say out loud, wow, that's really simple. So now let's get started. I want you to fasten your seat belts, seats, tray tables in the upright position as we launch off on this journey of learning all about finance and accounting in simple, easy to understand tools and techniques. When I say finance and accounting is simple, here's what I mean. It is as simple to understand as your own checkbook. Now, one lady told me once that she couldn't understand her own checkbook. Well, that's a session for another time. But it is as simple to understand as your own checkbook. All we do is to transform transactions of a business enterprise through an accounting process in order to create three statements. The first statement we create is one that tells us what the business owns, what it owes, and how much it's worth. Because what it owns minus what it owes is equal to how much it's worth. That's the statement we call the balance sheet. The second statement that we create from these transactions that we transform through the accounting process is a statement we call the income statement. And that simply tells us the revenue that the company earned, and we talk in terms of revenue being earned, and the expenses incurred in order to produce that revenue. The revenue minus those expenses will equal either profit or loss. And that's the second statement. The third statement that we create from these transactions from this flow of transactions through the accounting process is the cash flow statement, which tells us all of the inflows and outflows of cash from the enterprise. Now, once we have these statements that we calculate from the accounting process, now we can analyze these statements and use them in order to make business decisions. It is for that reason that we call these statements the language of business, because they indicate to the owners, the managers, and the stakeholders the financial health of the enterprise.